Hey everyone, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the High School State Championship, live from the Stellar Sports. Now the third baseman, Alfredo Uribe.
Third baseman, Alfredo Uribe.
Be patient. Straight up.
This pitch popped up.
Yeah, you're under it. You got it. You got it.
Makes the grab, one down. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Lon Gatlin. Just missed. I assume she's feeling even more pressure than the average player out on the field, but you'd never guess it by looking at her. Edge of the zone for a strike.
Be patient.
Swing and a miss. That's some great arm action from her to sell the changeup. Just off the outside edge. What a take with 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Rolling right along to start the afternoon, 2 out. Here's the left fielder, Joey Wellington. Outfield pretty shallow here. He swings and fouls one off.
Mow him down.
0-1 now. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice frame on the mound, she sets him down 1. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the next inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Buster Lockett. Outside corner, there's a strike. Hitter looks a little too passive against her right now, and she took advantage with 2 straight fastballs for strikes. Now the pitcher's in the driver's seat. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side, and there's 1 down. Eduardo Ponce will hit
Be
next.
patient.
1 out and the base is empty.
Hey! 0-2.
Hey, one away, one away.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Montanez now at the plate,
Place it first, place it first.
and that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty.
Get him out of there.
Fly ball to right.
Mine, mine.
Racing over to make the catch. We move on to the 3rd inning. Now, Roberto Ibanez.
Stay aggressive up there. Fill up the strike zone.
Foul ball there.
Be patient.
On 0-1, the delivery. Way out front for strike 2. Once again, she's ahead 0-2, and she's got the power in this at bat. Got the strikeout looking. They get the leadoff batter here in the 3rd. Dietz digs in now.
Be patient.
That one catches the zone.
0-1.
Come on, mow him down.
Yeah!
That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Fly ball, left field, Del Villar.
I go.
And there are 2 outs. Dan Prado getting ready to hit.
Place it first, place it first.
Hey!
Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's
0-1's the count.
fastball, judging by that swing. Next pitch, in for a strike. Got the batter swinging. Nice job out there as she gets him 1-2-3. 9 straight set down. Welcome back to Stellar Sports Complex. On to the 4th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Alfredo Uribe. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1.
Hey, 2.
Give him a chair.
Ball one there. That's an 0-2 fastball that most hitters will take a rip at, but he took it and got away with it. Can't let it go by a second time. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. And the next batter, Lon Gatlin. First at bat was a strikeout.
Be aggressive.
Hey.
These hitters are coming with an aggressive approach at the
0-1.
plate, swinging the bat early in the count. That can spark some offense, or it can put you in a lot of bad
2 is
counts.
the count.
Now here's the 0-2. That
No, that's
just
down.
missed. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. Wellington, the next to hit. Went down on strikes the first time through. Fastball for a strike. Out on the mound, she's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, she's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and she's not missing the zone. Got it. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So 12 up. We're back here at the ballpark. We're in the top half of the 5th, and now the shortstop, Buster Lockett. Fastball finds the inside corner at the knees. She's shown some
0-1's the
excellent
count.
command in this game, and that's helped drive her success. Really putting the ball where she wants it to go. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Throw him that good stuff.
Swings and misses. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Eduardo Ponce, struck out swinging in the first AB. Bouncer to second. Grabs it barehanded on the money. Nice play. I don't know whether the second baseman actually needed to barehand that one. He had plenty of time. Still a pretty play, though. So up next, Eddie Montanez. Fouled off down the right side. The Stars, up by 2. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss, late cut there. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame.
It's up!
Popped up.
Take it.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Welcome back to the state championship at Stellar Sports Complex. On to the top half of inning number 6. Now at the dish, popped up, settles under it.
Take it.
And there's one down. Dietz will hit next. She's starting to feel it on the mound. That state championship trophy is within her grasp. Just needs to throw strikes here.
0-1.
She's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a shot to do damage. The Bobcats held hitless so far in the game.
One down.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Base is empty with 2 out. Prado now at the plate. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Edge of the zone for a strike. She's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, and he goes down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound, she sets him down. We're back here at the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Alfredo Uribe.
Be patient. No one out now.
Swings through that one for strike 1. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got the batter swinging for the K. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Lon Gatlin, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 1 out and the base is empty. This pitch popped up. That's out number 2. Couple of pitches, a quick out. That'll work.
Hey, place
Now the
button
left
now.
fielder, Joey Wellington. Outfield pretty shallow here. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play.
Come on, mow him down.
The Bobcats down by a pair.
Hey, now,
Here
we
in the
got
top
two,
half
we
of
got
the
two.
7th. Swing and a miss, and this one is over. A perfect ending to a perfect game. And that's it. They're state champions. A perfect ending to an incredible season. Taylor was impeccable in this one en route to the perfect game. So many pitchers go their entire lives without throwing a perfecto, so she should savor this. Truly a remarkable achievement. Congratulations to her.
All right, welcome back to Studio 3 here at MLB Network. It's Greg Amsinger with Harold Reynolds. The MLB Draft Combine is right around the corner. Always an exciting time. What can we expect from this year's event, Harold?
Tell you what, I'm excited about it. We're going to see some of the top talent across the country and a little wrinkle.
A little wrinkle. I think this is historic. We got to talk about the details of this year's draft combine. 2 female ball players receiving the invite to participate for the very first time. Now, these 2 young women grew up playing baseball together with and against boys all the way through high school. And now, Harold, they're draft eligible.
Greg, we've done the draft a lot of years. This is the most exciting I've ever been because they've earned this. I've watched the videos. The talent is off the chart. But now they're going to get a chance to come here, and there'll be a lot more scrutiny on them.
The road to Major League Baseball dream. Well, it's time to see how these pitchers fare, Jessica.
Well, body movement is the first thing that scouts are going to be looking for. That balance, rhythm, and timing within her delivery, as well, of course, arm strength. And in the end, can she put it where the catcher is set up?
Jessica, your thoughts on her session so far?
She's been impressive, and she's showing a ton of confidence out there in this high-stakes situation, and that's a great sign. Seems to have good command, excellent velocity on all her pitches, plus she's showing she belongs at this level. It's really fun to watch.
Back here with Jessica Mendoza. Jessica, there were a lot of eyeballs on this young prospect. She just finished up her bullpen work. Day 1 is in the books. What did you think?
You know, she got the nerves out of the way, got to throw some pitches, and honestly, being able to showcase what we've never seen on this stage before. We've never seen a female pitcher here, and she did very well.
Yeah, we're looking forward to day 2, however, because there will be games, prospects going head-to-head. So until then, for Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Thank you very much for watching the MLB Draft Combine from Phoenix, Arizona.
Hello and welcome to the MLB Draft Combine on MLB The Show. I'm Ben Gelman and I'm thrilled to be bringing you all the action. Day 2 of the MLB Draft Combine commences, a true field of dreams and aspirations. Today, we're on the cusp of history as not one, but 2 women step onto this prestigious stage. One an up-and-coming pitcher, the other a potential everyday player in the making. Both ready to prove in no uncertain terms that they belong here. No matter what, today represents a seismic shift in the baseball landscape. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Samantha Taylor. Here's what you need to know at home. Not that I have any room to talk, but she's on the shorter side for a starting pitcher. That can present some challenges because the ball comes from a lower release point and it tends to flatten out in the zone. She'll need to have good command, work the corners, and maybe even mix up her timing to keep hitters off balance. Grounder to third. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Next is the designated hitter, Ty Gelman. That one fouled off. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills.
Ball.
Close, but ruled a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck out swinging. 2 away here in the top of the first. Base is empty with 2 out. Gelman getting ready to hit. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. This one to right, pretty deep.
I got it.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in the desert, on to the next inning, and now at the plate, Tyler Johns. This pitch popped up. Bauer.
Got it, you got it.
1 away. And here at the plate, Carlos Becerra. To the right side, Bauer. Bauer steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's the third baseman, Dan Johnson. That's an uncharacteristic chase. He usually lays off pitches off the plate like that. Right through there for a strike. Next offering misses. Now 1-2. On 0-2, she expanded the zone, but couldn't get the chase on that bender. We'll see how she attacks this next pitch. Got the batter swinging. Nice job out there as she gets him 1-2-3. Top half, third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Gabe Massey. Out in front with the swing. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Down 0-2, swings through it. Once again, she's ahead
No balls,
0-2,
two strikes.
and she's got the power in this at bat. Right side, Lewis. Throw to first
He's
in
out.
time. And the next batter, Vincent Waller. Fouled off. He was late. 1 out and the base is empty.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch in for a strike. And pops it up. Lewis. And now 2 away. So up next, Edgar Delgado.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Not sure what was
0-2.
discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. Two outs, base is empty. And goes down on strikes. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight set down here to start the game. Back here at Chase Field, on to the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Freddie Pappas. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late swing, fouled it off. That one off the mark, and it's 1-2. What a take with 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just misses with that one. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 1 gone, leading off the 4th. Next up, the designated hitter, Ty Gelman. First at bat was a strikeout. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2's the count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. And she just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Sherman Gelman digs in now. Foul ball there. 2 down and nobody aboard. Top half of the 4th. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. Inning over on the strikeout. So 12 up. We're back here at the ballpark. All set for the start of this inning. Here's the center fielder, Tyler Johns. Swings through that one.
0-1.
That's to third. Jordan whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Becerra, the next to hit. Grounded out the first time up. Love how she's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Swings through that
No
one out in
balls,
front
2
there.
strikes.
What a filthy splitter she has. That thing dropped like it was filled with iron and there was a magnet in front of home plate. This one is labeled. Does it have the distance? Out of here. Sends a rocket to left. A solo shot. And we're level. It's 1-1. Now at the plate, Dan Johnson. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Oh,
One
two.
run in the inning so far. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. And now the shortstop, Gabe Massey, rolled out to second in the first AB. Here's a grounder right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning. On to the top half of inning number 6. Leading off, Vincent Waller. That one fouled off. A little out front there, swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Delgado now at the plate. Went down on strikes the first time through. Such a close game. The next team to score could take all the momentum they need. Next pitch, in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Set down looking. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Looks like she doesn't want to hand the ball off to the bullpen just yet. Impressive work. So they turn things over to the righty, Chad Hodge. And he's known to use a power slider with a lot of late.
Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
Hello and welcome to the MLB Draft Combine on MLB The Show. I'm Ben Gelman and I'm thrilled to be bringing you all the action. Day 2 of the MLB Draft Combine commences, a true field of dreams and aspirations. Today, we're on the cusp of history as not one, but 2 women step onto this prestigious stage. One an up-and-coming pitcher, the other a potential everyday player in the making. Both ready to prove in no uncertain terms that they belong here. No matter what, today represents a seismic shift in the baseball landscape. Just about set to go now, and our starting pitcher here today, Samantha Taylor. Our starting pitcher, of course, someone that everyone has their eyes on. She carries herself with such confidence you never know from the outside the intense pressure she must be feeling. All right, ready to go here. Here's the second baseman, Freddie Pappas. And we're Underway in game 1 of the series.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2's the count.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's
and
out.
very nicely done for the out. So digging in, Ty Gelman.
Hey!
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And here's the first baseman, Sherman Gelman. Ground ball, right side, Bauer. Fires to second for
That's
one.
an out.
What a play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We move on to the bottom of the first. No score. On to the next inning. At the plate, Tyler Johns. Here's a pop-up. Fernandez moving under this one. 1 up, 1 down. Carlos Becerra now at the plate. That one fouled off. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills. Now here's the 0-2.
Ball 1.
On 0-2, she expanded the zone, but couldn't get the chase on that bender. We'll see how she attacks this next pitch. Struck out looking. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Base is empty with 2 out. Dan Johnson digs in now. To the right side, Lewis. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We're back here at the ballpark. Top half, 3rd inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gabe Massey.
Hey!
Strike 2. Once again, she's ahead 0-2, and she's got the power in this at bat. Close, doesn't get the call. That was well spotted, but she couldn't get the call from the plate umpire. But she's handling it well, and she might get that call later. Struck out swinging. They get the leadoff batter here in the 3rd. So up next, Vincent Waller. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Comes up empty, strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just
the ball.
missing there. Just a hair inside, at least in the judgment of the plate umpire. If the pitcher adapts and gets a better feel for the zone, she'll be fine. Gets a piece, stays alive. Pops it up to the right side of the infield.
I got it! You!
Racing over to make the catch. Delgado getting ready to hit.
Yeah! 0-1's the count.
To the left side, but it is well foul. 0-2 now. Fights it off, we'll see another. Swings through it for the K. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So no runs. Back here at Chase Field, on to the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Freddie Pappas. With her teammates driving in a pair, she wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Strike 2. She's shown some excellent command in this
0-2
game,
is the
and
count.
that's helped drive her success, really putting the ball where she wants it to go. Towards first, Bauer takes it to first for the out. And now, Ty Gelman, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one for strike one. Both the pitcher
0-1.
and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Way out front for
0-2.
strike two. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 2 quick outs in the top of the fourth. And she just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Base is empty with 2 out. And now the first baseman, Sherman Gelman, 0 for 1. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, that's a K. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So it's no run. Back here in the desert, we're in the top half of the fifth. And now the center fielder, Tyler Johns.
Aye! 0-1's the count.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That one is foul. We'll see another. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Set down looking. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. Digging in, Carlos Becerra. Struck out looking the first time up. That one finds the zone. Love how she's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see.
No ball.
1 out
2
and the
strikes.
base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. First 2 batters retired in the top of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Dan Johnson, 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. He swings and fouls one off. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. Fights that one off, we'll reset and do it again. Got him looking. Nice job out there as she gets him 1-2-3. Continues to roll on the mound. We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gabe Massey. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. She's thrown a lot of
0-1.
first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a
No
shot
balls,
to do
2
damage. 0-2, and the delivery. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Waller, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey!
Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Got the batter swinging. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Base is empty with 2 out. Now it's the right fielder, Edgar Delgado. Went down on strikes the first time through. Late swing fouled it off. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
No ball,
Rapid fire
2 strike.
work on the mound. She's keeping these batters on their toes. Two outs and nobody aboard. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And he goes down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. She sets him down 1-2-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, Juan Armas, trying to protect this lead. Game 1 of the MLB Draft Combine is over, and what an array of talent we've witnessed today, with many players leaving a lasting impression on scouts and fans alike. Thanks for joining us for this always exciting competition.
With the 10th pick in the first round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Samantha Taylor, a starting pitcher for the
So that concludes the first round of this year's draft, and what a historic one.
1.